Guys, either I'm not giving myself enough credit for the intelligence that I have, or I just have a lot of common sense. I don't know. I put Legos together when I was a kid, so I followed the instructions pretty well. I watched tutorials, and it taught me how to do a mic setup. So I figured I hit you with a mic setup. I did it like no shit in like maybe 5 minutes. Basically, the mic is just one of these. It's unraveled. It's on a string, and it's a mic at the end with a noise canceller and this clip right here. And they come with bull terriers, by the way, too. Fully grown, like this guy right here, 1 year old. Anyways, these will clip onto your clothes, onto your finger. You know, anything pretty much. Customer service guys use them. Hello, my name is Dave. Can I take your order? Basically. So I use one of those. So the only difference with this video, you've already seen my camera setup, which is pretty dope. I think it's pretty clean for a first timer. You know, it's got a lot of these things sticking out, but that's alright. You know, our purpose is to film from the camera, not to film the camera on a freaking vlog. So if you can see close up, this is a mic adapter insert on the side of the camera. We turn it sideways. You can see that these two have connected. The male end of the mic and the female end of the adapter, and they connect like that. So any genius can figure out that the mic wire runs from here all the way back through here, and you can take the inside of this helmet out. It's just cushion and some there's buttons in there. Just pull them out and snap them back in like a pair of pins. Back through here. It's actually up in here. Through this. And back around again. And the mic ends up. I'll put the camera up and show you where it is inside. Right up inside there, if you can see. Probably not, but there's a. We'll do another shot. This will probably be better, I promise. So, I don't know if you can see right up in there. Inside the helmet, there's a mic right here, where my finger is, right there. And the way I secured it was with the clip that I showed you. This clip right here. Clips onto the inside of the helmet somewhere. You guys can figure that out for yourselves. Now, I actually haven't tried to set up on a motorcycle, so we will see how that goes, and that is a totally different animal. So, depending on how that goes will depend on my modifications of this setup. At least the sound setup. I know the camera setup will be fine. But should be able to hear myself. The mic doesn't need to be directly where my mouth is. If it does, I'll figure that out. So it's right there in between, and if I talk loud enough, you know, if I close this, which will still close with the wire in it, just let it hang out a bit. That's cool. And it still closes. It's pretty functional. It'll lock in place so that my visor won't come up. And there's always a little bit of wind in the helmet, but you know, that goes through the vents on the top and right here. It's just not a problem. This is fucking exciting. I mean, maybe a lot of you guys have been doing this for a long time, but I've never done this before. And man, I have my setup. I really can't believe this. Let me put my helmet on. I really can't believe this. I mean, I'm sincerely in awe. I just can't believe this. Put my helmet on again. They deal with a closed visor. You know, it would look so much more legit if I had a reflective visor on here. You know, look like a freaking Moto vlog superhero. You know. Oh man, that's so cool. Click one button and let this up a bit so you guys can hear me better. And I'll strap up like I'm getting on the motorcycle. Oh, it's great. It's great. I'm really loving this right now. I'm like a little kid in a candy shop. Anyways, don't waste you guys time. Now this is my setup. You know, it's not too heavy. The camera is so small, man. Only $40. This setup all together is probably like roughly $10 maybe. Is I bought several of the parts. Actually, most of the parts came with the camera. The side mount that I bought, and I have an extra J hook that came with the camera as well. So I bought a J hook and a side mount, and I use most of those pieces with this assembly. So I have to buy another one later. But the J hook and the side mount all together were probably like $8. The camera's $40. That's freaking $48. The mic, what? I don't know how much for these. $5, and it was $7 for 5 mics. And the freaking adapter was like $5. Dude, that's under $100, man. I mean, it doesn't get more cheaper than that. No, we'll have to see what the quality of the camera looks like, and I'll show in my videos. So hopefully that'll go well. We'll see when I get my motorcycle out of the shop. Susie should be out of the shop this week. I'm not saying that she will, but she should be, because of parts. I guess it came from Japan. Waiting on her. Throw them 200, take her home. And I gotta get the horn fixed and all these other things. So that's great. We'll try it out when I get an SD card, you know, and see how that goes. See you guys later. Deuces.